us sing.
Sing to the power of the faith within.
Now let us sing.
Sing to the power of the faith within.
Lift up your voice. Be not afraid. Now let us sing
to the power of the faith within.
Are we ready? All right, I think we can do it. All right, we're group one. Here we go. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit.
I pray we'll find your light
nel cuore resterà
and hold it in our hearts.
a ricordarci che
When stars go out each night,
l'eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera.
let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede c'è
When shadows fill our day,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace.
give us faith so we'll be saved. This morning we are embracing the joy, the beauty, and the shared experience of music. Music feeds our souls. I know that it feeds mine. When I hear a great performance of a piece of music, my eyes will actually tear up. No matter the message, I don't just hear the music, I feel it. Music is universally powerful and part of every culture. It's fundamental to human beings as individuals, and it's fundamental to communities, connecting the members with shared experience. And music has very powerful effects at an early age. Children effortlessly absorb musical learning, and musical learning enhances other language skills. From Jenny Mason's master's thesis, Singing in the Montessori Children's House, an Essential Support to Literacy, quote, over 100 years ago, Dr. Maria Montessori promoted musical education within the Casa dei Bambini, the children's house, a classroom for ages 2.5 to 6. Through rhythm and metrical exercises, sensorial music experience, and the writing and reading of music, it was acknowledged as a critical piece of the curriculum. The impact of music on early learning is supported in many studies. In a 12-week study of a program to teach pre-reading skills to kindergartners, the group that had songs integrated into their program made significantly more progress over the brief period of the experiment than the control group with the same program but without songs. In adults, music is a special emotional form of communication. From an article, Why Music Moves Us, published in Scientific American in 2009. Music seems to offer a novel system of communication rooted in emotions rather than in meaning. Recent data show, for example, that music reliably conveys certain sentiments. What we feel when we hear a piece of music is remarkably similar to what everybody else in the room is experiencing. And music can be great medicine. From the same article, quote, underlying our conscious impressions of a tune are physiological effects that can improve our mental and physical well-being. Clinical studies show that music can be a powerful tool for pre-surgical patients and even for controlling pain. People pump up for exercise with upbeat, exciting music. And conversely, music can be calming, reducing the level of cortisol and lowering the heart and respiration rates. Parents sing lullabies to their infants to calm and soothe them to sleep. My own very personal experience in college, after my parents informed me that they were going to get a divorce, I spent a day alone listening to music, grieving and coming to terms with a different future for my family that I had imagined. It was the healing power of music that helped me to get through it. Singing together is a very powerful communal event for fun, for sharing of feelings, for the satisfaction of experiencing the greater music that a group can produce together. Choral bonding is the experience of a congregation singing together, as we did this morning, or a choir tackling and mastering a challenged piece of music, as we have. Oliver Sacks, a Columbia University neurologist, says of music, quote, it is a way of connecting one consciousness to another. I think that the nearest thing to telepathy is making music together. So it's no surprise that music is such an important part of our Northlake community. In fact, I first came to Northlake because of the music, having heard about the great choir. Mark Hoover was directing, Art was singing tenor, as was I. Only Art was singing very accurately and very loudly. It was not physically possible to sit next to Art and sing the wrong note. So it was not without concern by many, including myself, when we realized last June that we would not be able to afford a staff music director this year. But in a spirit of abundance, this has been an opportunity. We have a lot of people at Northlake that are passionate about music. Being in community means working together, and we have worked on this opportunity together. The music team supported with many offers of help. Musicians in our own congregation, such as Krista, have emerged and contributed, and former members have reconnected. It's been energizing, to say the least. At the same time, we have an even better appreciation for what a musical director does. We do not take our music for granted, and we feel very fortunate that Art was able to direct us for this service. We shouldn't take the music itself for granted either. Thinking of the effort and creativity that every author or composer puts into every piece of music, here are some brief notes on this morning's pieces. Earlier you heard Vocalise, played by Maria and Krista as a piano-cello duet. Vocalise was composed by Sergei Rachmaninoff in 1915. It was written actually for a high voice, a soprano or a tenor, with piano accompaniment. There are no words, but when it's sung using any one vowel that the singer chooses. Think Vocalise. The prayer, just sung by Jackie Boreson, who's my voice teacher, and I, has a simple but richly expressed message, a plea for a better world. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza. We dream of a world without violence. Un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. A world of justice and hope. And the wisdom to live in it. And help us to be wise in times when we don't know. It was originally composed for the 1988 animated musical film Quest for Camelot, and was recorded in two separate solo versions, Celine Dion's in English and Andrea Bocelli's in Italian. It was later performed and is now most widely known as a duet with the Italian song by Bocelli, translated into English by Dion, which is the version you heard this morning. Jenny talked earlier about Frostiana, but one interesting detail she didn't mention, Originally, the original male and female choruses that were to perform it rehearsed separately. So Randall Thompson structured the work so that they sang together in only 3 of the 7 movements. This morning, as Jenny said, we'll do 5 of the movements, and in 2 of those, both the men and women sing. For the offertory, Maria will play Thanks for the Music by the Swedish group ABBA. Very appropriate. And the words, thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing, thanks for all the joy they're bringing. And then we'll finish with Beautiful City, sung by Jackie. It was written in 1972 for the film Godspell, and was rewritten in 1993 after the Rodney King riots in Los Angeles. Jackie chose this song because for her, it gives us hope in these trying times. Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of the night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope. One pale, thin ray reaching for the day, we can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of man. We thank you all for the opportunity to share our music with you this morning.
All
For our closing words, as we listen to the blessing of music by the Reverend Maureen Killoran, as we listen to the blessing of music, may we know this ending as more than a time of goodbye. May the warmth of this community and the memory of our chalice flame sustain our hearts and encourage our minds as we engage the blessings of life's challenges and joys.